Hello and welcome to my juicing channel. It's my own video channel about juicing. My own personal challenge of juicing. And one thing I'm going to be showing you is what I'm about to discover. And I'm probably not going to survive past 10 days. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do a juicing challenge of no other proportions, and you can guarantee that you would have front row seats to my death, or at least a good show. So, welcome to my juicing station here. This is the juicer that I would be using. It is called an Omega juicer. I think Omega came from somewhere out in the galaxy and just exploded and came here. We figured I would do a 10-day juicing challenge of only juicing, and that's it. Now if I had music, it'd be going blah blah in the background, but I do not. So here's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to be doing my own juicing for totaling 30 complete days of only juicing and no food consumption. Is it possible? Of course it is. Will I survive? I highly doubt it. But you never know, so tune in and find out. One of the nice things here, if you can tell of what my assortment is, I have canning jars. That way I can juice and put these in jars and take them places or throw them at people if I decide I don't want to juice anymore. I also have many different items that I will be juicing. In fact, I will not be using for this juice the fat, sick, and nearly dead juicing mean green juice. I actually have found a different recipe that I wanted to use. It's from Max Gerson, and it is about cancer curing. Well, he claims to anyways. You get onto this program and apparently you become healed. And I figured, heck, if that's the case, I gotta buy this book and figure out what they're doing. So I got the juicing recipe from this book, and it's actually not a bad book if you're dying, which everyone is, so I guess you could use the book somehow. I have lemons, I have limes, I've got apples, green peppers, I have some Swiss chard, I have escarole, I have endive, celery, and romaine lettuce. Now, one of the things that I found, at least in the past of when I've been doing this, is that if you got lots of greens and you're not used to it, it's going to taste quite grassy. So, that's why I add the lemons and the limes and the apples. In fact, because I have so many greens, I've actually added celery in addition to that. I found that celery gives it a lighter taste, is kind of what I found for it. There's no other way to describe what celery does to it, but it does feel lighter and less green with that. But the lemons and the limes definitely do help as well. In fact, for my kids, that's a big plus because they'll drink it rather than just green. And honestly, I would too. So, I'll get started. First thing we need to do is cut them up. One of the things that I'll use, obviously, is the apple core cutter. That works nicely. I also have a nice little lemon and lime cutter. This is a really good one, but it's very sharp. In fact, I almost sliced my finger off trying to use it the first time. Got my own nice little killing blade so that I can massacre the vegetables and fruit into whatever corners of sizes I want to do so. With that said, we cut these all up, and then of course we start our little juicer. Check it out. Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead is a great movie to be watching as a documentary. He's got 1 and 2. And also the Max Gerson cancer therapy book. I mean, that's not bad, especially if you do have cancer. This might turn out to be something you want to check out. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'm doing a challenge for myself as a reboot to get a little healthier. Figured, this might help with my complexion or something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Plus, I like to use